All right, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are all doing all right. Okay, I have a message for our people in diaspora, our brothers in diaspora, Africans in diaspora, most especially Nigerians in diaspora. I'll be pointing finger on our Igbo brothers in diaspora. Okay, like I always say, I've said it time without number on my channel, and I found the need to repeat and keep repeating because it is important. I found it very, very important. It is important that we keep reminding our people because maybe some of them have forgotten. First of all, the reason why we left Nigeria was not to abandon Nigeria. That's number one. The reason why we left our villages was not to abandon our village or abandon our ancestors and our roots and all that. The main reason why we left our hometown is to seek for greener pasture. Not just only seeking for greener pasture, to find a conducive environment as well. And my message to you is, when you find the greener pasture, when you find the greener pasture and the conducive environment, do not be carried away. Always remember that you are coming from somewhere. I have a reason why I'm saying this, and I found the need to say this. It is very, very important. First of all, if you're an African in diaspora and you have all your kids in diaspora, please always find the need to always return your kids every year. Return your kids every year to your hometown. It's very, very, very important. You reunite them with your relatives. You reunite them with your community. You reunite them, back home. It's very, very important. I have the reason why I'm saying this. If you look around, if you go to Igbo land today, you'll find a lot of abandoned homes, abandoned buildings. Magnificent building that the man built while he was, hustling hard in diaspora. Meanwhile, when he was building those houses, he was already, having kids there. And after when he built those houses, and the man is no longer living anymore, he's no longer alive. Those children always find it difficult to return back home. That caused the reason why those buildings have become abandoned homes. I have the reason why I'm saying this. We did not leave Nigeria, or we did not leave our hometown to abandon home. The reason why we left home was to feed home and also make home proud. On the process of making home proud, always remember that you left people back home before you travel to wherever you are today. Find the need to return your children back home. Find the need. Forget about what is flying on social media, insecurity this, insecurity that. Listen, you can travel to Nigeria today without anybody knowing, but at least your family and relatives will be able to know. But you don't need to, come, to Nigeria with trying to show them how rich you have become or all those kinds. Those kind of things are the most of the reason why some people will put eye on you. But when you come low key and do your things and go back, nobody will be able to know that you came to Nigeria. So always find the need to return your children. Make sure that your children always return home every December. Most especially, the reason why I said every December, because everybody comes back home so that they can be able to make friends back home, reunite with the relatives and all that. Teach them and show them some places in Nigeria so that they will have attraction. When they are growing, they will have the urge to be visiting home once in a while. It's very, very important. I know the reason why I'm saying this. A lot of buildings have been abandoned in the eastern part of Nigeria by these so-called brothers in diaspora and their children. Their children never find any need to come back home because the way they were raised and the kind of things they had and the fear in them, they always feel like coming back home, they will die. Once they come, people will kill them or something like that. Please, always remember that you left home to feed home. Always remember the importance of returning back home when you find the greener pasture. It is very, very important. And secondly, for those of you, our brothers in diaspora, when you clock 60 years, when you are 60, please start planning of your retirement, returning back to enjoy your retirement, period in Nigeria. It is very, very important. If you are 60, start planning of how to return back home. You can't be on a journey for the rest of your life. When you die, they will still bury you there. That is how African lineage is being, closed down. We can't, because we are looking for money or we're looking for, greener pasture or we're looking for better environment, and we abandon our lineage, and our lineage will just close like that. Please, this message is for our people, most especially our brothers in diaspora. Always find the need to return your children back home. Always find the need to return home every December with your children. First of all, I've told you guys the very important of umbilical cord. Umbilical cord is something that is very, very, very important. If you're a brother in diaspora and you're having children in diaspora, always find the need to return your children umbilical cord back home. If you're an Igbo man, if you're a Nigerian, please always find the need to return your children umbilical. Do not bury your children umbilical cord outside Nigeria or outside your home. Save your umbilical cord. For instance, my daughter, when my daughter was born, 2019, I saved her umbilical cord for good 4 years. When I traveled to Nigeria, I went with my daughter's umbilical cord. I buried it in my compound. Same thing with my son. So always find the need to make sure that your children reconnect back to their root and make sure that they have good relationship, good rapport with their siblings, with their relatives in Nigeria. It is very important. I've seen a lot of things, but I will leave this one for here now. See you in the next video. God bless you.